Alright, we're at CDN, Corona Del Mar. We're gonna do some lobster diving. Surf's about a foot, foot and a half, maybe 2 feet. Not very great, looks surgy. We'll see how it is in the water. But yeah, lobster season's coming to an end soon, so let's get after it.
So right when we jumped in the water, the visibility we found out was not very good. It was about 5 feet, maybe a little less. Just not a great viz, but you can see here, it does look a lot better on camera once you get down there, but from the top, it's pretty bad. Just checking out some holes here, right here underneath this one. You see one right there in the middle. It's way too small, so I just passed on it. You can see my dive buddy with me on the right hand side. We're just scanning through the rocks, trying to see if there's some lobsters in the crevices. So here we go on another dive. And you can see from the top, you can see all the particulates in that light beam right there. Diving down, this is only about maybe 12 to 15 feet tops, and you're still having a hard time seeing the bottom from the top, so we know it's not a great viz. But what we're doing here, just like any other lobster dive, going down, looking for lobsters that are out and about because they are nocturnal. But if they're not out there, we're looking down to holes, any crevices that they might be inhabiting. We're looking around here. So here on the right center side, you see that lobster. It could be legal, maybe. I go reach for it. It actually pinned its tail, and right now I'm fighting for the head. Right now I'm trying to feel it out with my hands, and as I try to readjust, it actually gets away from me. But that was the closest I got all night. I'll be making a separate video on comparing the lumens and power of a light in the water and why it doesn't really matter. You can see here, this is a really powerful light that I found on my previous dive, and here is the one I've been using, significantly less powerful, but you can see because of the particulates, that light beam, a really powerful one, is actually useless. Or at least in a very low vis setting. You can see it here. I'm actually holding the light somewhat close to the camera, but you'll see I'll actually adjust it. So I'm extended my left arm out just to get proper lighting on my dive buddy here. So for video, it seems pretty good, but in day-to-day action, it's just not practical, especially in murkier water. So you can see here, for the video, you can see a lot more of the dive buddy, but in terms of trying to catch lobster, if that's the goal, this is not it. So just checking holes here, and in this particular hole, I did notice in the way back, try to look for his legs, right there, that's a keeper, way back there. But it is way too far, I'm not getting to it. So I just keep looking around, don't see any, couple small ones, and you just keep checking out these holes for lobster diving. In an ideal situation, they're crawling around trying to find food, but in this case they weren't. So I've been meaning to try to catch some or grab some rock scallops, and I still don't know if I've identified them properly, but you see here, I pull out my knife because I think I see it. There's some orange flesh poking out, and I'm trying to pry it off the rock, and it is in there good. There is no way. I think my knife is going to bend before that thing comes off. But anyone in the comments, could you let me know if that's a rock scallop that I was trying to pull off? If not, please let me know how to find them, because I have a hard time IDing them. I know people grab them all the time, but I haven't yet, so I'd love to learn. And that wraps up this video at Corona Del Mar for some lobster. Skunked, obviously, with no lobster this time. The lobster season is coming to a close. I'd love to get a really good dive in before the season ends. But I hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed this content. If you have any suggestions on any videos, please leave them in the comments below. And please like, comment, subscribe if you like what you're seeing. And I'll see you on the next one.
And the current is so strong that every time I try to get to a hole, I either get sucked in or I feel like I'm about to go headfirst into a freaking reef. It's a beautiful night. I want food.